Yo! What is up, gamers? Yes, I stole that right off of Lazy Batman, but he's the reason I'm making this video. I'm gonna be honest with you. Lazy Batman, I've been watching him for the last year and a half. And if you know that guy, he's a gamer. First things first, he's a gamer. And that's true for me as well. You know, I go to work, I come home, I game, right? I got a wife, I got a kid, I spend time with them. When I'm not doing that, I'm gaming. It's simply what I do. So I'm gaming. When I can't sleep, I game. When I can't wake up, I'm dreaming about games. Actually, I'm joking about that. Usually I'm dreaming about work, which sucks. But gaming is what I do. So, I mean, you guys know that. If anybody is still here, I know at least like 2 people from my Discord might watch this video. Uh, that's what I do. I just play video games all day, all the time, most of the time. When I'm not doing chores, I'm gaming. When I'm not having family time, I'm gaming. When I am having family time, I might be gaming. You know, that can also be family time. Uh, but yeah, why am I making a YouTube video if all I do is game? Well, that's the thing. I've kind of always wanted to post on YouTube. You know, the El Clasico's like Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye. His second channel popped up in my feed today. While I was just burning time trying to edit this video, which I thought was weird. I've not seen Jacksepticeye in like 6 years. You know what I mean? So that was just, I don't know. It's been a minute. I've been disconnected from that part of YouTube for a long time. But yeah, I don't know. I've always wanted to make videos. Those guys were my original inspirations. And then I got really into Paradox games, and that's when I made my first YouTube videos. I mean, even before then, I was making like Star Wars Battlefront 2 videos. Like I've been trying to make YouTube videos since I was like 16, and I've never really got it down. I've never really like sat down and got into it. Like, I mean, you could look at my Hoyt 4 content, which is privated now, but I did sit down and I did really work hard on those videos. But I don't know. And then with Twitch, I was streaming War Thunder there for a minute. You know, people be like, "Where'd you go? Why'd you stop streaming?" I got a job. I had bills I gotta pay, and those bills were starting to stack up. Not saying I was going into debt or anything. It's just really things were starting to get expensive. And I'm lazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Having a job and making YouTube videos and doing all the other things that involve being alive, like, you know, eating and having a social life, like, that takes a lot. So um, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna be uploading again. I mean, I'll at least upload a part 2 to this video, because I am absolutely foaming at the mouth to play Europa Universalis right now. I stopped playing the save last night, and I've been editing this video all day just to kind of get a part 1 out, because I realized it was like 4 hours of footage. So I've got to rethink how I record videos, but yeah, I've been spending all day cutting it down. I got it down to like about 20 minutes. The editing is pretty chopped. No promises that this video is watchable. Outside of the editing, gameplay, I think I did pretty good. You'll see it's around like 1501. Spoiler alert, by the way, dissolve the Holy Roman Empire, which I thought was awesome. That's like the best I've ever done. Now, I've never like sat down and played a guide. You know, you got those guys who are really good at this game. They make those guides, you know, do this specific thing, which I used to watch those, you know, 4 or 5 years ago. I really liked Budget Monk and like Arumba. And yeah, no, this is just me playing Brandenburg. I'm gonna be honest. Originally, this was gonna be an Angevin Empire achievement run, but yeah, I was not enjoying myself. I was playing, and I had to like manage a navy. Which, hold on. Speaking of, the special naval operation just happened. I know I'm literally recording this, watching the video, and I could edit in, hey, look at the special naval operation. But if you're still here, if somebody's still listening, go back and watch that. The Europa AI is pretty stupid. Denmark just I put my navy out for like 15 days and absolutely destroyed them. I don't know why they let me have the streets, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just gaming, uploading gaming footage. I'm trying to edit it to make it like digestible. Originally, I was gonna make one of those like, I don't know, meme videos. You know what I mean? Like, I really like those Europa Universalis videos where, you know, it's like super engaged. There's this one guy, and for the life of me, I can't think of his name, but there's this one guy, and he played the Rome mod for this game. I don't remember what that's called either, but that was an absolutely excellent series. That guy's really good at editing, and he's pretty good at the game too. But I was gonna try to make something like that, and then I realized I don't know dog about editing, like at all. Like all of the editing I have done in my life is pretty garbage. You can see here I actually get the Burgundian inheritance, which I mean wasn't too hard. I know the editing's kind of chopped going forward, so kind of what happens here is, you know, obviously I have to do the war with Austria to keep the land, so I just ally Hungary real quick. I could have allied a couple more guys to really make this war trivial, but I wasn't really worried about Austria. But after this, there's a part, because trust me, I was chopping this video up, so I feel it's important I explain this, but, you know, I get Burgundy. It's after this war I'm having a lot of trouble keeping their liberty desire down. I'm going to be honest, I forgot that I could just develop their provinces and they would be happy. So I end up having to fight Brandenburg and Sweden in two separate, not Brandenburg, Bohemia and Sweden in two separate wars. And yeah, so that's how I maintain Burgundy. So if you don't know, you just attack the person who supports your vassal's independence. They can't support their independence if they're at war with you. So that's how I got them back under control pretty quick. It was almost like a, you know, lost this run sort of thing, but I got it back under control. I was sitting here rambling, and I kind of thought about that because I remembered chopping up that bit of a video a lot. I had 4 hours of footage to get through, and yeah, you could see I sped up like the whole video to 300% to kind of make up for some time. I didn't want to make a super long video, I'm going to be honest with you. But yeah, I just realized I've been rambling for like 8 minutes. This was supposed to be like a 2-minute intro. So, sorry about that. Maybe I'll do a bit more voiceovers. Maybe I'll try editing a little bit more. I'm not sure. If you have any tips for editing or making thumbnails or anything but gameplay, I think I've got Europa Universalis kind of down. Maybe not that much. I'm sure somebody who sees this video has got 25,000 hours on Europa Universalis, watches every single EU video posted, and I'm sure you've got some tips, but it's fine. I don't need them. I'm enjoying the game as is. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. If you got any tips for like editing, making thumbnails, anything along those lines, feel free to let me know. If you want to talk about gaming, I got a comment section. I'm not making a Discord this time. It's not happening, guys. Not happening. Outside of that, I really think that's all I got. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Have a good rest of your day. And yeah, keep it gaming.